What's going on, you guys? Where you guys here? Challenge for a big dog. Some dust, bro. I don't know. A large amount of dust that just like got the flying everywhere. I don't know where it came from, but my bad. Yeah, I like when you guys do the challenge for a big dog. Back with another one take review, and today we got one for episode 4 of Bel Air. Now, if y'all haven't, go back and watch my recap of episodes 1 through 3 just to get initially see how I feel about this. Because I wasn't expecting it to be this good, man. Or hell, I'm feeling like it's great right now. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to just jump the gun or anything like that. But so far, I've been thoroughly enjoying myself with these first 3 episodes, and now the 4th one comes out, and it just continues in that path. All right. Like okay. Listen, check this out. My boy Trey on the line, like, hey man, I don't know how, but Rashad got you. He got the drop on. He know you out there in L.A. He got some people. He plugged in. You know what I'm saying? He a deep boy. Apparently Rashad a bigger deep boy than I gave him credit for. You know what I'm saying? He got people out there. Be on your P's and Q's. Will like shit. Thought I got away from him some bit. He trying to go holler at Uncle Phil, basically giving him a hello and everything. Jeffrey said, I got this. At that moment, when Jeffrey said, don't worry about it, I said, yeah, Jeffrey gangster. That's the only way you can see it. That's Jeffrey, a whole gangster. You know what I'm saying? I said Jeffrey tied to the street in some way or another. I don't know if he got some kind of military background, but Jeffrey tied to the street. When he say he gonna handle that, he gonna handle that. I said, chill, Will, you good? You hear me? Now, another fantastic episode because we got my boy Carlton. Made a deal with Uncle Phil. Him and him, they're just cooling, you know what I'm saying, playing chess and whatnot. And he tell him, like, hey, man, I want to go to this Grand Prix or whatever. He's like, all right, cool. Get 50 signatures and don't get into it with your cousin Will. Say less. Will also trying to make a little deal of his own. I want to get Trey out here. You know what? No problems with Carlton. You good. Say less. So both of them got missions in mind. They trying to, Uncle Phil, he got to go talk to the people and everything, get people to register to vote, trying to get the black voters and everything like that. But as a broke black person, or formerly broke, bitch, I'm broke. It is what it is. As somebody like you, just like man, who never got involved in politics, don't give a good goddamn who is and ain't in office. You hear me? I'm that person that though they was go knocking on. He's like, I'm registered to vote. You feel me? But that don't mean I'm gonna go vote. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, man, it don't matter who in there. I ain't never seen a change. You hear me? I don't know what the difference between when that person was in there and when that person was in there. So anything you come in here talking to me about, I don't want to hear that shit. You feel me? So that's how a lot of those other people was coming, how they were feeling about it. Because you have cards and you're like, oh, he's going to do this, he's going to do that. Oh, shucks, you guys, you just don't know what you guys are missing out on. You come out there and get your votes together. I don't know why I made a Bill Cosby voice, but like, Bill Cosby. But he just called it straight. My bad, Bill. I would say you didn't deserve that, but anyway. So then I'm just like I'm like them, and you see Will. I know Will even Will was right there beside Carlton. Like, bro, that's some bullshit you telling these folks. I don't nobody want to hear that, man. Get up out of here, Carlton. You know what I'm saying? And like Carlton has no connect to those people. He even says, I'm just like, bro, Will got this. I said I knew for a fact. I said Will's finna shine in this moment because that's just who he is. You know what I'm saying? He's more tied to the streets, and this Will is definitely like he got that hood shit in him. You know what I'm saying? I fuck with that. Like he really got that hood shit in him. I'm like, yeah, we're gonna definitely be able to talk to these people and speak their language. And like him and Carlton like have like disagreements, obviously, and I think this is where one of those things like. It's not too heavy-handed on one side. It's like, okay, you giving this person giving their perspective, this person giving their perspective. You know what I'm saying? And at the end of the day, I'm like this with a lot of shit. I'm like, for example, to simplify it, I'm like this when it comes to movies or TV shows. I can like something and it be one of the greatest things to me, and somebody else can absolutely hate it. You know who not finna try to convince them why this thing is good? For example, this show. There are people who out there talking shit like, man, that shit trash. You know who not finna try to convince them otherwise? Me, cause I don't get. They don't like it. Fuck them. I don't care. I don't like it. I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna enjoy it. And that's kind of like how politics is. Where those two came to terms on politics. And granted, that's not the best thing to do because I think you both have to like at least talk about things, at least get an understanding of each other. But shit, I just be like, I whatever, you know. So I like that they did that because that's how a lot of people are. You know what I'm saying? And we got a couple other different things. We got Hillary trying to find her a house. She's trying to get into one of these influencer houses, and we know that's a thing. Like out there in LA and so on and so forth. It's like okay, and all the influencers come together, create content together, draw more people to each other's platforms. You know what I'm saying? Build their social media following, and of course they make money off the shit. You know what I'm saying? Now they also have to be like on duty, and here's something I really enjoy. It's the whole Ashley thing. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, cause we didn't really get a lot of Ashley, but we see Ashley. Ashley's slick. She got one of them little slick miles where she gonna say some little shit on the cool. You know what I'm saying? You just kind of gonna look back like, hold on, what you say? She was like, I'm just saying. I'm like, hold on now, speak your ass. They ain't caught out on it yet, but she just be like throwing a little slick shade and shit to people. So I like that. But we also know that Ashley got a little crush. Ashley gay. You feel me? Ashley gay. I think, yeah, Ashley. I knew somebody. I mean, obviously somebody in the show was gonna be gay. I didn't think it would have made sense. I think Ashley probably the person. I'm trying to make sure you know how people be, but like yeah, I think it's like okay, cool. That's gonna explore that. I mean, it's 2022. I mean, if a show don't have a gay character, then somebody gonna be calling and complaining. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, y'all know I ain't lying. You know what I'm saying? But like, yeah, Ashley, she got like a little friend of her that she like fond of, and they don't. I don't think they know that, but I'm just gonna be dope to see them explore that different side because I also want to see. I feel like Hillary's very progressive, but also Will's from the hood, so I'm kind of wondering where he gonna be at on this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, the hood and the rest of the world are two different places. If you don't believe that, bitch, you never lived in the hood. Okay, like those places are very, very different. Stuff that you can say in the hood, you probably would get away saying like in like I don't know, corporate America. Not even just corporate America, just like a lot of the different places. Because like in the hood, that shit don't. You know what I'm saying? It just operate different. You feel me? So I'm kind of wondering what we're gonna be at on that. Cause even though it's his little cousin, he feels like type of person who will look out. But he also is just like, man, what? You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be weird, not weird, but like different when it actually comes out and she starts exploring like that part of her herself. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Telling her family and stuff about that. But it's just like it was like the seeds were planted, and I think it's pretty obvious. You know what I'm saying? She has a crush on her friend or whatever. But speaking of crushes, hold up, boy. Tell me why I forgot Jazz and Hillary is a whole thing, boy. Boy, I forgot all about that. You hear me? But they brought it back to your memory. I said, my boy Jazz on the record store. You feel me? Then they brought up High Fidelity. I'm like, that's a good movie. I said the John Cusack one was good, but I also watched the one with Zoe Kravitz. They should have mentioned that. They should have mentioned the one with Zoe Kravitz. You know what I'm saying? The series that came out on Hulu. Obviously, the John Cusack was the more popular one, but like they redid it with Zoe Kravitz. You feel me? That's why I like that job. But yeah, this one, like, I mean, my boy Jazz ain't getting through out no houses and shit. Hillary actually rocking with me, and my boy ain't got no social media following or nothing. Hillary trying to like come in, she like, not, what's the word I'm looking for? She basically gives him social media advice and gives him a presence, give him first post. I don't know how your first post gonna like pop off like that unless Hillary obviously reposted it, you know what I'm saying? So yeah, she got like a nice little social media following. Even though she said she got 50,000 on Instagram, I think the first episode she's had 75,000. I don't know how I'm just like remembering so many details about the show. And like it'd be like little small stuff, but I'm almost positive the first episode she said she had 75K. This one she had 50K, and also on like TikTok she has like 275. I'm at 130, baby. I get there. You hear me? Shout out Coco Jones, DM me, baby. Bullshit. I ain't bullshit. But yeah. But we get to the end. We end up getting to the fundraiser and everything. Carlton, him and Will done started getting more signatures and so on and so forth. And we get to this fundraiser, right? And Uncle Phil, no. Even before that, this was shit get real shiesty. This was shit get shiesty. You know what I'm saying? Because early in the episode, we saw Will talking to Lisa. You know what I'm saying? Which is, I think a lot of people are kind of like, Will wild for that, and he is. He is. Uh, no, her relationship with Carlton, but like it's weird. Like, how Lisa gonna come around? If Will and Lisa do become a thing, like is Lisa gonna be comfortable coming around the house? Like, like what? Like you just talked to my son, ain't talking to my nephew? Like I know Aunt Viv gonna be, and I'd be like. What? Also, Aunt Viv got to get back to pain. Oh God, it's so much stuff that happened in this episode. I almost forgot. I almost skipped some shit. Um, because yeah, I'm gonna get back to like the past stuff in a minute. Let me go back to Vivian, Aunt Viv, talking to Phil about like his campaign and like how he's kind of not ignoring stuff, but kind of like playing things very very safe. You feel me? And he even tells her like, "Yo, don't say everything that you're thinking." And I was just like, I like that. I like that. You know what I'm saying? That they have an understanding of each other though, because like he wasn't saying it to be disrespectful, because he like, yo, I remember when I was trying to talk like, you know what I'm saying, your fellow artists heads off, you like, this my world, let me do my thing. So I respect him for doing, and like, yo, baby, sweetheart, I love you. I love you. And like he reminds her, like he has to make, well, obviously have to remind her, like, baby, I love you. But let me do my thing on this. You feel me? They tone down just a little bit. Yeah, man. Yeah, you're going to have to hear about it when you get back to the crib. You know what I'm saying? Because no matter what you say, no matter how you say it, it's still going to sound like, oh, you don't want me to. Yeah, you feel me? So I like when he actually has to let her like do her thing. And like when, and she checks him again. Because like, I'm like, that, okay, Phil, you already got the pass on her, telling her like the, not say everything that come to her mind. You feel me? Like you trying to silence a black woman, bitch. You better chill. And then he has the moment where like he calls a painter. Phil, she's an artist. Don't you? What the, like? She's an artist, dude, not a painter. It's a difference, bro. She's like, you tripping. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm just saying you ain't currently, like, that shit never leave. I'm like, oh, you is tripping. You, it, like, what is wrong with you? Y'all been married long enough, bro. You should know what the fuck to be saying, dog. You tripping. So I was fucking with that. But then she ends up helping him, like, yo. She tells him, like, yo, you been you tiptoeing around shit. You feel me? And I like that. Aunt Viv is a great character. She's a really great character, and like she's not as connected as you would want her to be. But she has some answers, but she don't have all of them, and I like that, especially with her relationship with Hillary. But like I said, Will finds out, and like I said, I'm going back to that portion of this whole thing. Will finds out that he sees Lisa's dad in the uniform. Will shook up by like the whole police shit that happened to him. And they say, slowing me down, he treated me like nothing, you feel me? That's fucking with him. And so he goes to holler at Lisa like, yo, your dad a fucking cop? Like, yeah, I didn't think it was a big deal. Will like, nah, fuck that. I don't like Will from the hood. You feel me? And he just had a bad experience with the cops. So in his mind, like shit, fuck him. You hear me? We know how. Come on now, let's keep it a bean, people. Let's keep it a beansky. You from the hood? You ain't really fucking with no cops, man. You ain't really rocking with them. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what, like, oh man, I serve, protect. You looking at them, bro. You look at them as the enemies, man. That's just what it is, bro. You feel me? That's just what it is, cause you be saying shit. You know that shiesty shit that they be doing. You feel me? So we'll just like, oh no, I don't. Even though I seen this man outside his uniform and all that, nah, bro, I just know you ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But I think they gonna definitely explore that whole relationship and circumstance, you know what I'm saying, more down the line. But yeah, then Lisa actually brings up Will's dad. He said, shit, I asked questions about it if I knew where the fuck the nigga was at. Hey, Nigga left me early. So I'm just like, damn. Because she had already mentioned her mama dying. You know what I'm saying? That's early in this episode. That was crazy. But he lost his dad, not because he wanted to, because that bitch ass nigga left. I hate when dads walk out on the kid. Fuck them niggas, man. Them niggas old. So I was just like, damn, bro. Like, that whole thing. And he don't even, like, feel right no more. You know what I'm saying? The whole vibe is off. And then Phil has his speech, and he's, like, legit just leaning into it. And to me, Phil, he seems sincere, but at the same time, I don't put shit past politicians. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to get some votes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but, like, I did enjoy the things he was saying and how he was talking, you know, but it also came with, like, a divide because, like, you have, like, the chief of police. I think he was the chief of police or not. You know what I'm saying? He's just saying, like, defund the police and shit. That's just all I'm like. And he kind of, like, fucking up certain relationships, but it's for the people. But I'm also thinking to myself, like, does this nigga really own this shit? And, like, we know in the show, like, Phil was, like, legit, like for black people. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I think he kind of got away from that, and Will's bringing that shit back, you know. So everybody get back to the house. Everybody chilling. You feel me? Everybody just smiling, laughing. Phil and Jeffrey go have a conversation. And of course, I didn't mention Jack. I didn't mention Ashley going up with her friends. I didn't think that was really important, even though her friends live on, like, the south side and shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really know the areas of LA and shit like that, so I can't really, like, speak on that. I don't know if, like, she was in, like, a bad neighborhood. It seemed like the spot she was at was cool, but once again, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? So, but, like, Jeffrey was, like, putting on gang, like, yo, like, people are, like, use you to extort your folks. So, like, be careful. Like, keep your eyes on the swivel. She's, like, 12, so she really ain't, you know what I'm saying, on that shit. But Will on the phone with Trey. Like, hey, nigga, you come down late. Shit. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Trey, like, what, still in high school or some shit? And, like, you get a call from one of your partner, your homie, like, hey, we going to L.A., you hear me? Now, Trey in Philly, I don't know much about Philly either, you know what I'm saying? Philly and L.A. probably still two different places. But, like, hey, even whenever me and my partners go to L.A., and they be like, they call me, I'm like, hey, Diesel, we going to L.A. so-and-so. I'm like, nigga, eyes light up. You heard me? Because, like, I'm from the slums. You heard me? I'm from small town, 1,800 people. You feel me? So whenever I go to LA, I live in Dallas right now, but, like, whenever I go to LA, it's like it's complete opposite of the shit I'm used to. And, like, he going to LA to live with, like, them. I mean, chill with some rich folks. You feel me? So it's like, yeah, we it's up. You know what I'm saying? So he was happy about that. But Trey hit him with the news. Man, Rashad got popped. I said, what? This not what Will said. This is what I said. I'm like, they got popped already? Boy, got their business clear. Like, what happened? This is me literally talking to the TV, bro. I'm like, what happened? They said, man, he got shot at the strip club. So Rashad packing the L. Damn, they done packed him up. They smoking on a Rashad pack. They said, we finna celebrate. And in all honesty, that's exactly how any nigga from the hood will react. Any nigga from the hood gonna react that exact way. Because it's like, wait, you mean a person? Because if I'm Trey, I'm ecstatic. Like, fuck that nigga. Like, we smoke. Because Trey rolling up I think Trey was rolling up a blunt right there. Trey finna put the a Rashad pack in the air. Because it's just like, shit, this motherfucker tried to kill me. Like, I don't feel no sympathy towards him. Like, Will seemed like he was, like, hesitating or just kind of feeling weird because he told, you know what I'm saying, he obviously told Jeffrey about it. Jeff said, don't worry about shit, young nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, I like that. But also, I'm looking at Will like, bro, what you on, man? What you think this real money over here? These motherfuckers get shit done. Like, you don't beef with nobody with money. What? Like, the little street beefs and shit, cool, but, like, you don't beef with nobody with no real money. You know what the motherfuckers can do? The motherfucker powerful. And shit, that's what happened. You know what I'm saying? So I'm liking all these different storylines going. Carlton and Will just like, hey, man, we just gonna stay out of each other's way. You do your thing, I do my thing. We just ain't gonna step on each other's toes. We never gonna, like, necessarily see each other's ways and shit like that. So I'm liking that. And then the moment with Hillary and Vil, well, I wanted the Will stuff to be the last thing I talked about, but I gotta just mention um, this moment with Hillary and Vil, where she basically tells like, "Oh, y'all just got into like an influencer house and stuff like that." It's like, "How much is it?" It's like, "It's free." It's like, Hillary, nothing in life is free. Now hear me out. I think it's like we know. I'm over here talking like I'm young. People be calling like I'm old. Bitch, I'm 28, so I'm still kind of young. I don't know what young is nowadays. Like you gotta be 22 to be young, still considered young. But nonetheless, like we know how that shit work. Like influencer houses, they get together, create content, make money. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how the bills and shit working out, but like for the most part, they just doing their thing together. Unveil like, you do what? Hell no. Like I could imagine, bro. Rest in peace, my mama. You hear me? I can imagine telling her like, "Oh, yeah, I'm finna go live with some people." She's like, "What you do?" Like, "Oh, we just make content together. I live enough for free." Man, she be like, "What?" Like, yeah. She like, "Boy, what do you don't shit your ass? Go find a job and get an actual apartment and some shit. You feel? We actually pay bills." So it's crazy. So I don't blame Aunt Viv for not knowing like what the fuck. You feel me? So that shit funny to me, man. But man, this episode was good as hell, bro. Another good episode, man. I didn't know them joints came out on Thursday, you heard me? So I was watching them joints on. I thought they all came out on Sunday. You know what I'm saying? The episode came out on Sunday, but hell no, them came out on. They get Thursday. You feel me? I hit the balls up there. Everybody else said they already knew. You feel me? So. It's all good. It was a fire episode. Oh, I can't wait to see more of this. I think it's only 7 episodes though, which is kind of disappointing because like we already passed the halfway point. But really good, really good. I'm impressed so far. I'm definitely can say I'm impressed. You guys, let me know what y'all thought about this episode down in the comments, man. Hit that like button, subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching the video. Hope you guys staying safe, and I catch up with you guys later. Peace.